side, like so. The first thing we're gonna do is fall to this side. So guys, I'm gonna keep going back and forth so you can move around if you feel you need to. So you fall to this side. First thing I'm gonna do is lock the triangle with my legs, and then I'm gonna grab my own thigh. Okay? With my right hand. Okay? Now, my right hand can grab at one of 3 points. If his knees are expanding, I grip here to start. If his legs are really, really big, I'll grip here. But if I can, this is always when I'm gonna grip if I can. Does that make sense, guys? This is the best grip, it's the tightest, right? But like at the end of the day, different people have different body types. So you're not always gonna be able to get this, right? Sometimes you're gonna go against guys that they just have really thick thighs, and honestly, like trying to grab across is hard. Sometimes you're gonna go against guys with really long legs that they're good at opening up like this. So you can't always get that, but you can always start here, and then you can climb here. And if you can, this is the best. If you can get this is what I recommend, okay? One thing you can do to make it easier is you can hug your thigh and pull the knee in. So like, let's say you're like here, you can hug your thigh and then go here. Make sense, guys? Yeah. But anyway, it starts from here, you fall this way, you lock up a triangle, and then you grip here, okay? If you can't, you can go here, okay? So you grip here. Now, I'm gonna take my my right foot, I step on my foot. How did I do that? I'm opening up my hip to gain the space with the front leg. So I'm not just going, if I just go straight back, I probably get it, but I think I cheated there right away. So ultimately, you're gonna wanna open the hip up. So you open the hip, and look, it's easier than you think. It's not as hard as it looks. So from here, I open my hip up, and then the heel passes in front of my foot, and I go foot to foot. Now, I fall this way. Now there's a very important thing that happened, okay? If I don't go foot to foot, this thing will not happen, and it makes all the difference when it comes time to finish the zero. So if you guys go watch Diego Pato versus Kennedy Maciel, right? Who's seen that match? A lot of you guys? Some people. Right. That's a very famous Z-Lock finish. Diego tried 2 times to finish Kennedy. The first time he had a triangle. You'll notice there's like no power in it. But when he goes here, there's a ton of power. So like, what's the difference? The difference is what happens with this leg. If I go here, pull this leg back. Yeah, he can get it out. It's hurt. Oops, sorry. It's okay. He can get that leg out. If I go here, foot to foot, now when he goes to pull it out, he can't. What's the difference? The difference is, if you look here, it's pinned in between my right thigh and my right rib. Right thigh and right rib. It's not your fault. It's natural to the position that it hurts the wrist. Here, look, that's not happening. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? The ankle's on the floor. Here, it's on my thigh. That wedge is very crucial. And it makes a difference between, if you look at like a lot of Z-Locks where, sometimes you look at the Z-Lock and the guy's getting his leg torqued and you're like, why is he not getting broken? This is one of the main reasons, okay? Because this ankle is not wedged in place between the rib and the thigh, okay? There's other reasons, right? But this is a big one, okay? So, and a good match to see for that example specifically is Kennedy Maciel versus Diego Pato. You'll see the first time Pato's doing it, it's not because Pato just wasn't doing it hard enough the first time, right? No, it's because the positioning was wrong. Because he had the triangle, see this space above my thigh? Now, the space is not there. Look. See how his ankle is stuck? Here's the space. We don't want that. We want this. And then you're going to solidify by falling. And when I land here, that holds it in place. Right? So, again, right here. We fall this way. And guys, the reason why we fall this way is, how the fuck am I going to get a triangle here? And like, I guess you could do it, but like, look at how long it is. Like, it's not very efficient. So we fall this way. Now the weight's on my left side of my body, so I can do all this stuff on release. Okay, now to get to the other side, I use my left hand. I push, and I land. And you can also go back to this holding the knee, right? And now, if I have to, if this is sliding, I'll hold here, and I'll climb up the thigh. Now my left hand is underneath, and I go like this. And don't go, it's not a twist, I'm trying to reach his far shoulder. Trying to push towards the far shoulder. Okay, make sense, guys?
Sure.
Yes? Okay. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3.